Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Gabby and today I'm gonna be doing another book haul. Because I've recently acquired some books that I'm pretty excited about. I'm sorry for any background noise during the filming of this video, but they are doing construction again in the building and it's really loud and they've prevented me from filming for like the last couple of days, but today is a filming day. I'm just gonna roll with it. However, before we do jump into the books, I just wanted to say a huge thank you to Ana Luisa for sponsoring today's video. Ana Luisa is a sustainable jewelry company and they sell necklaces, rings, earrings, bracelets, different things like that. These pieces are a great gift for yourself or they can make a unique gift for a loved one. Ana Luisa's #1 mission is to be sustainable, which is really important to me because they're an environmentally friendly company. They offset 100% of their carbon emissions, and they do have minimalist packaging as well because all of their jewelry gets shipped in these tiny, cute little pouches. They offer speedy delivery all around the world, and their jewelry starts at $39, meaning that there are no luxury markups. The 3 pieces that I selected recently that I'm very excited to tell you about, the first one is this ring. Beautiful, readjustable white ring, and I've praised Ana Luisa's rings time and time again because I love their rings. I'm like a huge ring fan in general, and so I'm always looking for cute new rings to wear. And this one's really nice. Like, I love how Ana Luisa has so many different adjustable rings because even if you get the size and it feels a little too small or a little too big, you can readjust the band, and I think that's so nice because so oftentimes I feel like I'll hate it when a ring starts to feel too tight or when I feel like I'm growing out of a ring. But with these ones it's nice because you can simply just readjust it a little bit and make it a little bit wider if you need it to be, and it makes it nice too so that you can wear it on different fingers because some of my fingers are like different sizes from each other and it's really annoying. Another jewelry piece I selected is this necklace that I'm wearing in this video, and it's called the Gabriella necklace. Like, what are the chances of that? And I feel like this necklace was just like made for me because on one side of this little coin of the necklace there's this cute little design with like a mountain and what looks like a moon, but it's like a shiny moon, and then on the other side of this necklace it's this cute little like nebula star looking thing. Like, it looks like something in a galaxy, and I am obsessed. And then the next piece that I got is another necklace, and it's this really cute white flower daisy necklace. I really love this one too because again it's really simple, and I love the look of this necklace. And I don't know if you can see up close, but it's kind of like 3D. Kind of has like a piece of it that sticks out in the front, and then there's another layer of it in the back, so it's like multiple layers of this daisy, and it's just so cute. So as you can see from my selections, I'm a pretty simplistic minimalist jewelry person, but if you like the more bold standout pieces, they do have something for everyone. They have so many different styles to choose from. So I highly recommend Ana Luisa. Please use the link in my description. You can get 10% off your order when you use the link, and thank you so much to Ana Luisa for sponsoring today's video. Alright, so let's get to the book haul. Very first books that I want to show you that I hauled this month are going to be my 5 book of the month selections. First one is Too Good to Be True by Carla Lovering. This one, it was the thriller selection for this month, and all it says on the back of this book is 1 love story, 2 marriages, and 3 versions of the truth. I actually just finished reading this book for a reading vlog that's going to be going up pretty soon after this video, so I'll wait to tell you my thoughts then. Then I also got What's Mine and Yours, and this one is a literary fiction that's like multi-generational. And then we have The Final Revival of Opal and Nev, and this one is like a historical fiction novel that follows like a band. I'm pretty sure like this one's been compared to Daisy Jones and the Six a lot recently, which has me super intrigued. And then we have In a Book Club Far Away. This one is a contemporary fiction novel, and it follows a group of friends over a period of time, and I believe they're all involved in the army life. And then the last selection for this month is The Lost Apothecary by Sarah Penner, and this one is a historical fantasy novel. It's a debut novel, and it just says a forgotten history, a secret network of women, and a legacy of poison and revenge. Welcome to The Lost Apothecary. Whoa, I love this cover. It's stunning. It's beautiful. I love the gold. So first things first, I wanted to show you Penguin Random House sent me In the Quick by Kate Hope Day. And this is one that I'm pretty excited about because this is one of my most anticipated books of the year because it involves this young, ambitious female astronaut. And apparently I've heard that this falls under the LGBT category on Goodreads. Like, I've seen it listed under that, so I'm thinking it might be gay, which only makes me more excited about it. It says, both a gripping narrative of one woman's persistence and a charged love story, In the Quick is an exploration of the strengths and limits of human ability in the face of hardship. Dude, I don't even know, but I'm so excited about it. I love this cover. I think it's the cutest thing ever. It's like super pink. I don't know if you can tell. And it's like really short. Look at how cute the spine is too. Next up, Celadon Books sent me one of my most highly anticipated thrillers of the year, and that is The Maidens by Alex Michaelides. If you didn't know, this is the same author as The Silent Patient, which is one of my favorite thrillers of all time, and so I was highly anticipating this one. And I did actually just recently read this book for a thriller reading vlog that should be up very soon. So I'm not going to spoil you for what my thoughts are on the book, but this is a thriller that takes place on a college campus. It's very like Greek tragedy vibes. It's very like The Secret History vibes, because it's like dark academia in a way. It's like a professor is getting accused of murdering one of his students. It's cray cray. Totally cray cray. Next couple books I wanted to show you all came from Atria paperbacks. The first one is It Had to Be You by Georgia Clark. This one goes on sale May 11th. This is one I was super intrigued by because it's set for fans of Christina Lauren. It says 5 romantic couples, 2 wildly different wedding planners, and 1 spectacular city. And you can bet that that city is New York City. So obviously I was very intrigued. Yeah, and it's about this couple who's run this beloved wedding planning business in Brooklyn, New York. I don't know, I feel like this is gonna be so cute. So cute. The publisher even sent this cute little card that's like, I guess that's kind of like their business card, because their wedding planning company is called In Love in New York. And then they also sent The Family Plot by Megan Collins, and holy shit, they sent me 2. So I'm definitely probably going to be doing a giveaway of this one on my Instagram. If you want to follow my Instagram, low-key go follow it, because I might be doing a giveaway soon. But this is one that I am so freaking excited about. Megan Collins wrote a thriller, not the most recent one she did, but the first one I think that she came out with, I really enjoyed. This one doesn't come out till August 17th, so we've got quite a ways until this one actually comes out. But this one intrigues me a whole bunch because the top line just says, they love true crime until they're at the center of one. So I'm immediately intrigued by this. This girl that's 26, she can't move past the disappearance of her twin brother. After several years away and following her father's death, Dahlia returns to the house where the family soon makes a gruesome discovery. Buried in their father's plot is another body, Andy's. Her twin brother is buried at the house. What the heck? I don't know, man. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. And then another book that Atria sent that I'm so excited about is The Other Black Girl. And this one is another thriller that I hadn't even heard about, to be honest. I heard about this one like maybe a month ago and I was like, what the heck? Like, how have I not heard of this? It sounds like it's gonna be so good. Like on the inside flap here, it says, I have not been this certain about a book since Gillian Flynn handed me the first draft of Gone Girl. So I'm like, excuse me? At least that's a note from the editor for this book. So I'm like, okay, consider me hooked. And this one on Goodreads, I'm pretty sure this one says it has major Get Out vibes. And I don't know, I'm really excited. This one comes out June 1st. So I'm thinking this might be the June pick for the book troop, because wouldn't that be so perfect? It comes out June 1st and I'm just so excited about this. I'm so excited. It looks so beautiful. It looks so good. And then from Montlake Romance, I recently got The Checklist sent to me, and this one goes on sale June 1st as well. This one, it says, in an energetic debut novel about personal and professional chaos, this author introduces a multicultural cast whose exploits are redefining the modern rom-com. It looks so cute. It looks like a cute little rom-com. Like, I don't know, I'm excited. Oh, interesting. This one takes place in Seattle, which I guess I should have guessed that because there's literally like the Space Needle on the cover. And I think this involves like office romance in some way, because I think it says something about maybe him being her CEO, or maybe she's the CEO. And then the last book that I was sent this month was from my lovely friend Tanya over at Rustic Book Reviews. This is literally the 3rd book that she sent me, and I'm like, what the heck? What an angel. And she sent me The Hollow Places by T. Kingfisher. And this is actually one that I read for the underwater horror books video that I did. So if you want to see my thoughts, I will link that down below. But like, freaking sweet. Like, thank you so much to Tanya for sending me this. And then this last stack of books is all books that I have purchased for myself recently. I have purchased quite a bit of books recently. The first one is The Minders by John Mars. This one is actually my current read right now as I'm filming this, because this is the March selection for the book troop, which is like, you know, the thriller book club that I have on this channel. And I'm very excited to be finally reading this one. I love John Mars so freaking much. And I'm so excited that this month my friend Katie over at Katie Colson is co-hosting with me this month for the Minders live show, which is going to be on my channel towards the end of March. I'm thinking it's probably going to be on March 29th, on that Monday is probably when it's gonna happen. But yeah, very excited. I also will warn you though, I didn't realize this until I started reading this book, but the beginning of this book does spoil The Passengers and The One by John Mars. Just a heads up, if you might want to read those two books first, I would recommend reading those two books before jumping into this one. And I wanted to apologize because I did not realize that this book was going to spoil his two previous books. And then recently I also bought The Chill by Scott Carson. I bought this one at Barnes & Noble. I literally just bought this book on a whim because I saw the cover. I thought it looked super cool. I had never even heard of it and I just bought it, which I never do that, like ever. And you know, I probably shouldn't have because I ended up DNFing this book and it just wasn't really my thing personally. Still, no regrets because look at how cool this cover is. Look at it. Wow. But it just sounded like it could be really cool because it's like a horror novel and it has like a haunted reservoir and things like that, but it was just really slow and it really wasn't for me. But still, look how cool it is. And I also, while I was at Barnes & Noble recently, I bought The Night Sister by Jennifer McMahon, and this one I bought because I loved The Winter People so much. I don't know if The Winter People is my #1 favorite book of the year so far, but it's definitely up there. Like definitely in my top 3 or my top 5 of the year so far. So I really wanted to get The Night Sister because I've heard really good things about this one as well. I figured I'd get this for the next, you know, summer ween or something. Maybe I can read it. Another book that I recently bought from Barnes & Noble is Jane Eyre because I have never read Jane Eyre. I have barely read any like classic books from like the 1800s. Like Little Women is probably like the only real classic that I've read. So I wanted to try and change that this year maybe. I don't know. I guess after reading The Wife Upstairs, I did get really curious about reading Jane Eyre. So yeah, I did really love this version they have at Barnes & Noble. It's kind of like, it feels like a paperback and a hardback at the same time. I don't really know how to explain it, but this is from Barnes & Noble. This is like their collector's edition of like the different classic books that they have, but it's really cool because it's kind of like a bendy cover, like you can bend it like that, but it's like a really cool material, like it's spongy, you know, it's kind of spongy. But yeah, it's really beautiful. It has end papers, it has sprayed edges, like it is pretty stunning. So yeah, I'm really excited to eventually read Jane Eyre. I don't know when this is gonna happen, maybe sometime this summer, but I'm really excited to read Jane Eyre. And then the last 2 books that I hauled this month were both Stephen King novels. The first one that I got was Later, which is actually his new book. I think this came out sometime this year, like sometime in these last few months or weeks, I don't really know. But this one I honestly wasn't even planning on reading. I read the back of this just randomly when I was in Barnes & Noble. I was like, what is it even about? Like I didn't even know. And it sounded super interesting. Like it sounds like it's about a young boy who has like supernatural abilities and shit. And the fact that it's like so short, it's literally like only like 260 pages. I don't know, it's got me kind of excited. And like this one's getting mostly good reviews on Goodreads so far. I don't know, I am intrigued by this and I'm thinking maybe I'll do a reading vlog for this one coming up here pretty soon. Just because it sounds like it's gonna be cool. It sounds like more of his old like classic stuff, you know? With like young boys with mysterious powers and stuff like that. Like I don't know, it sounds cool. So I'm thinking I'll read this one soon-ish. And then the other Stephen King book that I got is The Stand, which this is the Barnes & Noble collector's edition. This one is so stunning in person. This book is massive, by the way. It's like 1,100 pages. If you didn't know, it's like one of Stephen King's longest books ever. Not only is the cover so beautiful, it's hardcover, if you can't tell. It has these really beautiful like green end papers, and then of course the edges are like gold sprayed. I don't even know what that is, but it's just gold. And it even comes with a little like bookmark in the book, which is like really cool. I am really excited to read this one. I bought this because next month in April I'm going to be doing a read along for this book with a bunch of girls over at Horror in 24. They have an Instagram, and I'm pretty sure Crystal made an announcement on her YouTube channel about it, so I'll have to link that down below if you missed it. But basically what horror in 24 stands for is reading a horror book in 24 days. We are reading The Stand over a period of 24 days. I don't know if I'm going to be following that exact schedule. Like, I think I'm just going to be trying to read it as I go. I checked out the audiobook from my library so I can also follow along with the audiobook because I'm going to need help getting through this. I'm really excited to read this next month, and then we're going to be doing a live show. I think it's going to be on Crystal's channel on May 6th. So yeah, I'm really excited to finally get to The Stand. I want to know what all of the hype is about. If you didn't know, The Stand is one of Stephen King's most popular books, and it's one of his oldest books, and it's about a pandemic and like a virus that takes over the world. So like, what better time to read this book? That was kind of a joke, but you know, I'm still gonna read it. Those are all of the books that I hauled in the month of March. It was quite a few. It was quite excessive, I know. If you've read any of these books, please let me know your thoughts on them. And if there's any books that you're really curious to hear my thoughts on, then please let me know. I do have a thriller reading vlog coming up pretty soon hopefully in these next couple of days. I can get it posted. I just wanted to remind you once again, Ana Luisa, use my link in the description to get 10% off your order, and go and check out their jewelry because there really is something for everyone, and their pieces are so stunning and so beautiful. And thank you so much for watching, and I will see you very soon with a new video. Bye.